Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Theresa May has got to go! Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Theresa May has got to go! Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Theresa May has got to go! Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Theresa May has got to go! Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Theresa May has got to go! Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Theresa May has got to go! Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Theresa May has got to go! Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Theresa May has got to go! Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Theresa May has got to go! Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Theresa May has got to go! Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Theresa May has got to go! Say hey! Hey! Ho! Ho! Theresa May has got to go! Say
Hi everybody, thank you for coming on this magnificent demonstration. We're going to march out to Highbury Corner in a second. As you know, we're here, we're protesting because the UKBA, the government, the Tory Lib Dem government are victimising our international students who have done nothing wrong. I'd like to introduce Jeremy Corbyn, MP for Islington North, where we are right now. He's going to say a few words before we set up. Thank you very much, and thank you for inviting me along today. Very big thanks to everyone that's come here today to support the international students at London Met University. London Met University has been hauled over the coals and through the woods and over the cliffs for a very long time. It's been subject to a lot of unwarranted press criticism for a long time. I look at it this way: London Met has provided and does provide a very good education for a very large number of people who wouldn't otherwise have had any university to go to. It has the most diverse student body of any university in this country. It has the largest number of adult students of any university in this country. It has the largest number of local students of any university in this country, and it has marvellous diversity of courses. And I think the attacks on London Met are unwarranted and unfair, because I see it as a place that has genuinely sought to widen access to higher education for a much wider group of people than has happened in many other places. So as the MP for this area, I want to thank you for coming and support London Met. It's not to say I'm not uncritical of many things that have happened within the university, and I've worked very closely with all the unions in the university on those many issues. But when the UK Borders Agency announced, unsurprisingly looking back on it, announced that 2,600 students must stop their studies immediately, and if they fail to find another university to go to, they would have to leave this country. I thought, what on earth is going on here? I then looked into it, raised the matter in Parliament, and found that UKBA made this decision to withhold the Tier 4 status on the basis of a sample of overseas students. And so we had the ridiculous situation of 2,600 students being removed, prevented from studying, the university losing 30% of its income which it gets from overseas students, current and future, and therefore its whole existence threatened, and Tory MPs lined up in Parliament to conflate all this into a debate about immigration. So, a court case was launched, and last Friday there was an initial interim hearing in which the status quo now prevails and those 2,600 students can carry on studying. I want to say I'm sorry for the way they were treated. I'm sorry for the stress that they were put through. I wish the government to apologise to those students for the stress they put them through, but move on from here, lift the ban on London Met altogether, allow them all to complete all of their courses, and allow the university to continue recruiting overseas students, because this attack on London Met is not an hermetically sealed compartment. It is one university. One university that has overseas students. Every university has overseas students. Add it up nationally, this country receives nearly £8 billion per year from overseas students. Think of the stories in the media all around the world about overseas students not allowed to complete their courses, forced to leave. Families that have saved for years to send their daughters and sons to Britain to study are going to be thinking twice about sending them here in the future. The damage to every university is huge. Therefore, we've got to stand together, support those students, support the legal action that's been taken, and I will do all I can in Parliament and elsewhere to press for the government to drop the whole case against London Met, work with the university to ensure good procedures are in place, work with the university to keep the overseas students, and be proud of the work the overseas students do, and be proud of the academic, intellectual, social and cultural contribution that is made to every university by overseas students. Our community welcomes them to this area, but I'm delighted there's so many of us here today to join in that welcome back to studies for the overseas students. Keep on the fight. We're not through yet. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'd just like to remind everybody that not all international students actually have been given an amnesty. If you have more than 1 year on your course to run and you're an international student, you still cannot continue to finish your degree at London Met. Not all international students have got an amnesty. We will continue to fight for all international students to be allowed to continue their degrees at this university. We're going to set off on the march now, and this yellow banner here, which the Students' Union officers are holding, who have been at the forefront of this battle, despite the fact many of them personally affected by this outrageous decision, are going to lead the way. So if you could just let the officers with their banner come through and then follow. Please can you stay on the pavements, don't go near the roads, there are buses flying down the bus lane, so please stay away from the edge and make sure everyone's safe as well.
Deportation no way! Deportation no way! Deportation no way! Revocation no way! Revocation no way! Deportation no way! Revocation no way! Deportation no way! Deportation no way! Deportation no way! Got to go! Say hey!
Good. When we get to the end, just finish at the end as well. Yeah. So you're welcome.
How far are you going?